Hello everyone, welcome to our meeting for today. We are here today to discuss managing workplace conflict and team collaboration. Please make sure your microphone are muted unless you are speaking to minimize background noise. We will be starting shortly once everyone has joined.
So thank you for Secretary Alia. Welcome everyone to our meeting for Sweet Bite Cookies. So my name is Muhammad Danish Hamza and I will be chairing to this session. Our main goal today is to openly discuss, find solution to the workplace conflict issue we've been experiencing and to develop strategy for better team collaboration. Effective communication and teamwork are crucial for our success. So I encourage everyone to participate actively.
Good morning everyone. As the secretary, I will be taking the minute of this meeting. Please ensure you clearly state your name when you contribute to the discussion so I can accurately record who say what. If you have any document or point you'd like to be included in the meeting, please let the chairperson know.
So right, let's start by reviewing any outstanding issue. According to the Secretary Alia, there were no official previous meeting on this specific topic, but we had informal discussion about communication challenges, especially during peak hours. Does anyone have any update or comment on those informal concerns?
I'd like to bring up some challenges we are facing in team dynamics. First, there are significant communication gaps between departments. Specifically, there seems to be lack of clear information flow between manufacturing, sales, and maintenance. This often leads to misunderstandings and delays. Second, we are experiencing their coordination issues on the production floor. There are times when job priorities aren't clear and there's overlap in responsibilities, which disrupts our efficiency. Finally, there are some frictions during shift handovers. Inconsistent procedures cause confusion and sometimes important information is missed. I believe addressing these challenges will greatly improve our overall teamwork and productivity.
Okay, we identify several key causes of conflict, miscommunication, unfair workload distribution, lack of discipline, and weak management. So these are significant issues that need to be addressed. Let's focus on finding practical solution for each of these.
One of the key issues contributing to conflict, in my opinion, is the miscommunication and lack of clear communication channel among staff members. This is especially apparent during peak hours or when unexpected problems arise. It often leads to confusion about who should be doing what or whose instruction to follow.
From my perspective, one significant cause of conflict is the perceived unfairness in workload distribution, especially during peak hours. Some team members consistently seem to handle more than others, leading to resentment. Additionally, the lack of consistent enforcement of rules, particularly regarding lateness, creates frustration among those who are punctual and follow regulations.
I think some of the conflict we are seeing might stem from weak management. Weak management refers to the failure of leaders to communicate instruction clearly, make timely decisions, and provide proper guidance to staff. Shi- this situation can lead to confusion, dissatisfaction, and a decline in team morale. For example, for example, when instructions are unclear or frequently changed, employees may feel stressed and uncertain. Furthermore, if managers are unfair or fail to provide constructive feedback, employees may lose motivation, which can eventually result in misunderstanding and tension within the team.
So now let's move on to proposing solution. It's important that we come up with actionable strategy to tackle this conflict and improve collaboration. Remember, the goal is to create this communication problem.
To address these communication problems, I propose a few practical steps. We should implement weekly check-in meetings. This will provide a regular forum for updates, discussion, and ensuring everyone is aligned. We need to establish clear communication channels for quick and efficient communication. Tools like Google Chat or Slack could be very helpful. It would also be beneficial to assign specific point of contacts, especially during busy times. So there's no ambiguity about who to go to for information or decision. Finally, we should establish clear communication guidelines, including expect response times and escalation procedures to ensure everyone is on the same page about how and when to communicate.
From my perspective, one significant cause of conflict is the perceived unfairness in workload distribution, especially during peak hours. Some team members consistently seem to handle more than the others, leading to resentment. Additionally, the lack of consistent enforcement of rules, particularly regarding lateness, creates frustration among those who are punctual and follow regulations.
To resolve this issue, leadership training should be provided to management so they can improve decision making and communication skills. In addition, organizations should establish transparent performance evaluation system and encourage open feedback from employees. Team leaders should also monitor progress regularly and ensure that tasks are delegated according to each individual strength and skills. I would like to say weak management is a key factor that contribute to workplace conflict. However, with improved leadership, clear communication, and a fair and structured working environment, a more harmonious and productive workplace can be achieved.
All right, thank you to all for this constructive suggestion. I think these are excellent starting points. Let's discuss how we can implement this solution effectively. What are the potential challenges and how can we overcome them? So, right, is it time to create an action plan and assign responsibility to ensure these solutions are implemented? We need to be clear on who is responsible for what and what the timeless are. So to summarize, Musiana will take the lead in setting up the weekly check-in meeting and implement Google Chat as our internal communication platform, establishing clear communication guidelines including response time expectation. And Mohammad Danish will assist the shift supervisor in designing a balanced staff schedule, ensuring fair workload distribution. He will also propose a disciplinary framework for repeat lateness and rule breaking to be reviewed by management. And then the Najwa will coordinate a proposal for the leadership training section targeting supervisor and team leads. She will also work with HR to draft a transparent performance evaluation system and regular feedback mechanism from staff. So Alia, can you please confirm the assignment in the minutes?
Yes, Chairperson, I have noted these responsibilities.
All right. Does everyone agree with these assignments?
Yes, I'm
We
agree.
agree.
We agree.
All right. Thank you for all your active participation and valuable contribution. We made significant progress today. Alia, the secretary, will summarize the action items.
Just to reiterate, the key action item are Musliana will set up weekly check-in meeting, implement Google Chat, and establish communication guideline. Danish will assist with the staff schedule and propose a disciplinary framework. Najwa will coordinate leadership training proposal and work on the performance evaluation system, which is R. This action will be monitored over the next month.
Right, we will review the progress of this action item in our next scheduled meeting on Sunday, 10 May 2025 at 10 a.m. I appreciate everyone's commitment to creating a better work environment. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you everyone for your participation. I will circulate the minute of this meeting by tomorrow evening. Please review them and let me know if you have any correction or addition. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.